Hi, I'm Mark Camoccio and I'm here at Pete's Airgun Farm, and I've got here to show you a brand new product from Weihrauch, which was always an exciting moment, and it's their brand new pistol, the HW44. What makes this quite interesting is it's based around their quite popular HW110 model, which was a 10-shot repeating pre-charge rifle. And of course that was the new model that they introduced alongside their well-established HW100. Now the 110 was a radical model because it introduced the use of sort of ballistic polymer for their air guns, and of course we all know Weihrauch for being a traditional manufacturer, high engineering and sort of steel and wood stocks and sort of all the things you associate with traditional gun making. But of course, coming to the modern world, the firearms industry is all using polymers and ballistic polymer, and of course it's perfectly understandable it's going to be used on quality air guns as well. It's a bold move for them, but it seems to be working quite well. And what they've done with the HW44 is that they've sort of evolved the system, and it's allowed them to introduce a pistol which still incorporates the same sort of mechanism that the 110 rifle is using. So you've got a nice neat side lever to cock the action. You've got the company's 10-shot magazine. I'll show you that in detail. That's the standard Weihrauch 10-shot rotary cast magazine. Now of course that's nice and simple, unlike a lot of sort of cassette style magazines, which can be complicated and sprung internal mechanisms which can often go wrong. These are very simple, and then you've got a nice precision mechanism which is keeping that moving. So you'd obviously put a pellet into each chamber, and that then goes, you pull your lever back, the magazine is then, you've got a retaining button here, that's pushed up again, and the cassettes, the magazine is pushed back into the action, and then you close your lever like so. And I'll just fire that off because we've actually cocked it, so I'm only firing air here. So that all works pretty well. Now all part of the polymer construction is you've got a really nice grip. Now it's probably difficult to get this across, but this is just one of the most comfortable grips I've incorporated on a pistol. It's a very clever piece of design, probably done with someone's hand and leaving an impression on sort of plasticine, some sort of compound, and then they've taken that from the mould. But whatever they've done, I mean, I've got large hands, but it just suits me perfectly. And what's also clever is it's technically ambidextrous, yet it just feels right coming in from any angle. I've had several people use this, and people with different hand sizes to me, and everyone seems to have been pretty pleased with it and very impressed. So it's a very clever piece of design work that they've come up with. So as you can see here, you've got your polymer construction that carries on through pretty well in one piece, and that incorporates the shortened cylinder here. You've got open sights that come as standard, so you've got a 4-sight there which is all part of the moulding. You've got an adjustable rear sight here, which is so you can fully adjust that for windage and elevation, so you can properly zero the pistol. I've got fitted here, which is an optional extra, very neat little pistol scope, and again you've got that Picatinny rails that will all fit onto using the appropriate mounts. It's pretty good. You've got the standard sort of Weihrauch design there, where you use the probe method to charge it. So from whether it's a pump or diver's bottle, you put your airline using the probe adapter that you get with the pistol. You take out your plug, that's just to keep dust and stuff out, plug it into your aperture there, charge up the pistol, and then neatly put your plug back in. That keeps all the grit and dirt out of the way. You've got a really nice, quite sophisticated 2-stage trigger, and it all works really well. Now I say I'm no accomplished pistol shot, so I did rope in a friend of mine who actually did used to compete in indoor pistol shooting, and I'll just show you the groups that we had out of this. With a scope with the scope on first of all and rested. That first, so I'll just put the pistol down there. That's 10 yards, then it's just virtually a single ragged hole at 10 yards rested with a scope. That's 20 yards rested, so again you've got some distance you can play with on this. And that was, I say, a friend of mine, just his first target using this single-handed, totally free. So as you can see, you've got some serious performance here with the 44, and it really is a nice job. Another option you've got, of course, is a dedicated silencer that Weihrauch have produced, and that will fit on. You've got two. You might not be able to see that, but each end, top and bottom, you've got a small little grub screw. It seems a bit fiddly, but once you've got that in place, put that over the barrel, nip up your grub screws, and then the silencer's in place. I won't do it now because it is a bit fiddly, but once it's in place, then that's it. You forget about it. The way that mutes the muzzle crack is very dramatic. You heard it earlier. It's not that noisy, but with the silencer in place, that deadens that completely. But it really is a very nice design all round. So that's the HW44, the brand new pistol from Weihrauch.